The food that we're giving is unhealthy, and nobody should be eating it. To be honest, it's full of grease, full of carbs, low in protein, low in fiber, and they don't give us like a balanced diet. That's the problem.
So what you just heard was an interview with an illegal migrant. He's staying in a hotel completely free of charge. And as part of the package, they also get the food completely free as well. And as you'll see in this video, the meals are actually fairly decent. But that doesn't stop Sudanese Steve from making a formal complaint. But not only that, right, in a second clip coming up, you'll see that he reckons his wife has actually been having health issues. I'm not sure what it is exactly, because like I said, the food looks pretty good. And we are going to have a look at quite a few meals today. But coming straight out the gate, honestly, this one's not bad. It looks like some sort of wrapped up pizza. Like you can tell it's you can tell it's cheesy, but for some reason in the kitchen they've just folded it in half. But if you serve this to me completely free, I'd say that's a fairly decent meal. And for the next one, the interviewed migrant was given some soup. And again, you can see that this one is not half bad. I mean, it could be homemade or it could be tinned, but either way, it's a premium meal. Like you got peas, chickpeas and potatoes, and you've also got beef. And they're fairly large chunks as well. I really don't think they'd be serving this in your local school. But when it comes to random people from random places, I guess they get the premium Tesco tin. And for the next meal, right, they're moaning about chicken nuggets. And as somewhat of a nugget connoisseur myself, this is pretty decent, because they didn't get the regular chicken ones. They actually got the southern fried version. And I know I might have some Americans rolling for calling that southern fried. But that is pretty much the premium English equivalent. But to be fair, one point that I did actually want to raise is that the reason why some of these meals do look a little bit out of place is because of just the way that they've skewed the camera. Like it's a vertical video to begin with, so obviously they've skewed out the edges. But they're not just getting 6 chicken nuggets on a plate. Because when you put them together like this, it does actually look like a fairly decent meal. Like you've got starters, sides and mains. But when they put it just showing the one meal on its own, again, like I said, it does look out of place. And moving on to the next one, again, this one's not bad at all. Dare I say, and call me crazy here, but this one's actually my favourite so far. It looks like some sort of mayonnaise-y, coleslaw-y, red cabbage, maybe some chicken in there as well. And if that bread was warm, I'm telling you, I'm absolutely in. But again, the migrants, they're literally complaining about this. And again, it's free of charge. There's no reason why they should be complaining about it. And to be fair, there's no reason why they should be getting it as well. However, what are the consequences of eating all of this free food? Well, let's hear it from Steve himself.
My wife never had cholesterol in her life. She always was a very healthy woman. Now she has cholesterol, so we've been struggling with that.
So the wife's had some food and now she's complaining. And make no mistake, they've got the same access to Tesco that you do. They could make a trip to Morrison's, they could even get an Asda delivery. I mean, you do see them always flock to the local Asda, let's face it. But the problem with that strategy, right, is that it's not free. It's not given to them by the government and funded by the taxpayer. So they really could get all the fruit and veg that they wanted to, but they decided to go with free. But whilst they may have to adjust to the British food, they won't have to adjust to the language. Because as you'll see in the next video, this local town has started speaking Zulu. So, thank you for becoming one of the 28,552 subscribers. Thank you to the channel members, and thank you for checking out this video on screen.
This country has gone crazy.